Hello everyone, this is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research here at FXPRIMUS, bringing you my daily comment for June 3rd. Well, currencies have been moving in a relatively narrow range overnight with no big outliers. The yen continues to gain on disappointment over the government's lack of an economic strategy. That makes Japanese investors more risk-averse and encourages them to hedge their overseas assets, which causes the yen to strengthen. Otherwise, the market's just basically treading water and waiting for today's non-farm payrolls figure. After yesterday's astonishing spot-on ADP report, the first time I can remember the market consensus forecasting that particular indicator absolutely correctly. The market will be looking for a payrolls figure spot on the consensus of 160,000, and maybe even an average hourly earnings figure as expected at 2.5% too. Now, both those figures are exactly the same as in the previous month, suggesting that employment and wage growth have plateaued. As long as they stay around current levels, it seems to be consistent with the Fed gradually tightening, and therefore a figure at or near the consensus should be bullish for the dollar, in my view. It might cause expectations for a June rate hike to fall a bit, but it could increase speculation about a July hike. At the same time as the non-farm payrolls figure is coming out, the U.S. trade balance for April will be announced. The trade deficit is expected to widen a bit, although the recent trend seems to be improving. The pace of decline in exports seems to be lessening. That figure can be market affecting, but I'd expect its impact to be pretty much lost in the excitement over the non-farm payrolls. Later in the day, the ISM non-manufacturing index for May is expected to slip slightly, while U.S. factory orders, which will be released at the same time, are expected to slow from the previous month. The joint effect of two negative indicators could weaken the dollar a bit, depending, of course, on how the non-farm payroll figure affected market sentiment. This is Marshall Gittler, Head of Investment Research at FXPRIMUS. Get more market insights on our education pages and turn your trading ideas into action with FXPRIMUS, the safest place to trade.